Hello again. Today I'm back teaching you grade 12 mathematics, and under that I'm teaching algebraic fractions. This is one topic that always comes in paper 2 mathematics. As always, I only teach the things that you'll find in the exam. Algebraic fractions are very easy, especially if you understand the basic fractions, addition and subtractions that we learned in primary school. So now for those ones who can't remember, let's do this together. Just as a recap, so let's say for example you have 1/2 plus 1/3. For us to add these, we find a number that 2 and 3 can go in without leaving a remainder. As in, draw a line like this. So what number can 2 and 3 go in? There's 18, there's 12, there's 6. Now, it would be best to find the lowest, the smallest number. Why? To simplify our work. So the best from those ones, from 18, 12, and 6 is 6. 2 into 6 is 3. Now that same 3 multiplied by the 1 up here will give us a 3 plus 3 into 6 is a 2 multiplied by that 1 up there will give us that. 3 plus 2 is going to be 5/6. This method is easy, but there's one that is much easier. I call it the butterfly method. This one looks like this. So let's use the same numbers, 1/2 plus 1/3. So for this one, you don't have to start aching your head guessing the lowest common multiple as we did here. Instead, you can just multiply the two numbers at the bottom. 2 times 3. So 2 by 3 is 6. Then you multiply the diagonals. So 3 by this, 3 plus 2 by this, 2. And if you do this, this kind of looks like a butterfly. So you just multiply the bottom numbers, the denominators, 2 by 3 to give you this. Then 3 by 1, 3, 2 by 1, 2. Then you just add them. This plus this will give us 5/6. So for some, they might feel this one is a bit complicated, but trust me, this one is much easier. Why? In a situation where you have something a bit more complicated like this, 15, 14. Guessing the lowest common multiple for 15 and 14 is going to be difficult. So what do? Using this method, you don't have to guess. Just do 15 by 14. If we come here, 15 by 14. 4 times 5 is 20, so this is 2. Then 4 by that is going to be 4 plus this is going to give us a 60. Then this by this is 5. This by this is 1. Then this, when we add, this will be, this plus this is 0. Then 6 plus 5 is obviously going to give us, what is this? 11. Then carry the 1 plus this is 2, 10. So 15 plus 14 to 10. And then here, using the butterfly method, this with this, 14 times 1 is 14. And this with this, 15 times that is 15. Then this plus this is going to give us a 9, 29/210. I'm showing you the butterfly method because it's what we are going to be using with algebraic fractions. Let's get into them. So the questions themselves appear like this. Express each of the following as a single fraction in its simplest form. So where I'm saying each, they put that. So they will say express this as a single fraction in its simplest form. So coming to this, I have left this space here so I can show you. Can be plus, can be minus. Again, the butterfly method. So we do this times this, which can just be 4 in brackets, and brackets. Of course, this is multiplication. Then this, 5 times this, 5 times 1, plus this and this, 4 times 1, 5 times 1, 5, 4 times 1, 4. Then this, we can leave it as it is, or we can put them together. This times this, it can be 20, like that. And this plus this is obviously going to give us a 9 over 20. We are going to be referring to this as we are doing that. So here, what are we supposed to do? First step, draw a line, as we did here. Then, here we got the 4, put it down there, 5 down there, so I can multiply. But I just didn't mix them, because I want you to see what I'm doing there. So I'll get this part as if the 4 here, x minus 1, then that part, x minus 2, that. Then here, I did 5 times 1 up there. So this times this, again, butterfly method, like that. So now for this one, since it's a little bit complicated, we put the 5 out here, x minus 2, and minus, and this with this, 2, x minus 1, like that. It looks pretty much like this. 5 times 1, 5 times 1, like this. If I want, I can put the times here, but we know this is going to be distributed. So now 5 times this is going to be 5x, 5 times this, minus 10. And minus 2 times this will be minus 2x. Minus times minus will be positive. 2 times this, 2. Everything over, bring that as it is, x minus 1, x minus 2. Then here, the common thing, the things that are found, this one and this one, they're the same. So this is like 5x minus 2x. I don't have enough space, that's why I want to do it here quickly. 5x minus 2x, it's like 5 minus 2, which is just 3x. Then this is minus 10 plus 2. So if you remember the number lines, like we are moving 10 steps in the negative direction and then 2 steps backwards. So it's like we move 10 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. The actual steps that we have moved is supposed to be 8. We can use a number line for that. Then at the bottom, I have x minus 1, x minus 2. At this point, there's nothing else we can do. We can just end there. Number 2. So for this one, same procedure. I get my 3p minus 5, put it down here. P plus 1 down there. Then this part with that part, this part with that part. This time this is going to be 3p plus 1 plus 7, 3p minus 5. Then distributing the numbers, this is this times this, 3p plus 3 times 1, 3. Then this should be plus 7 times this should be 21p. Then this times this minus 35. 7 times negative 35, 7 times negative 5 is minus 35. And everything divide by 3p minus 5p plus 1. And here, the like terms, this and this. So this is 3p plus 21p, so this is 21, 22, 23, 24, 24p, then plus 3 minus 35. It's like we are subtracting, so it will be minus 32, and then 3p minus 5p plus 1. Right. So if you check, what we are doing there is exactly this. Let's go to examples 3 and 4. Okay, so here I have examples 3 through to 6. So with the first one, as usual, I draw a line like this. Then I get this x minus 1 down here, then 2x plus 1. Using the butterfly method, this part and multiply them together. So this times this will be 2. Sorry, it's supposed to be a 1 outside the brackets. Then inside the brackets, 2x plus 1 and the minus. Then this part is going to be 10, then x minus 1. So you just get this times this, that times that. Then here, this times this is going to be 2x plus 1 minus this times this, 10x, then that will be plus 10. What have I done here? 1 times 2x, 2x. 1 times 1, 1. Then negative 10 times x, negative 10x. Negative times negative, positive 10 times 1, 10. And at the bottom, x minus 1, 2x plus 1. Then here, we find the like terms. So 2x and 10. So 2x minus 10x is going to give us minus 8x and 1 plus that 11. And at the bottom, x minus 1, 2x plus 1, and done. This part, same thing. And if you do this enough times, you will see that this action is going to be very, very easy. Shut up. Okay, let's do number 4. So for this one, as usual, we get this x plus 2, and then this 3x minus 1. Just put them down there like that. Then this with this, so I'll put the 2, then I get this 3x minus 1, this minus, I get the 5, because it's 5 times this, 5x plus 2. Then I distribute the numbers outside. 2 times this is going to give us 6x. 2 times this minus 2. Then here, this times this is going to be minus 5x. This times this is going to be minus 10. At the bottom, x plus 2, 3x minus 1. So here, the like terms, this part, and this part. So this and this is I'm subtracting, so I'll get x, because it's 6x minus 5x. 6 apples minus 5 apples. Then minus 2 minus 10 is like I'm adding, but in the negative direction, so this would be minus 12. And at the bottom, x plus 2, 3x minus 1, done. Then here, same procedure as usual. I get this 3x minus 2, 2m minus 3. Then this is going to be 2m minus 3. Then here I put the minus, this is going to be 1, 3m minus 2. Distributing the 2, this times this, 4m, this times this, minus 6. Then here, this times this, minus 3m, this times this, plus 2. Everything over 3, x minus 2, 2m minus 3. Then here the right terms are these and this. So now I have 4m minus 3m, which is just m. Then minus 6 plus 2, so I'm subtracting. So it will be minus 4 over 3x minus 2, 2m minus 3, done. If you do this enough times, you will see the pattern. You will see that this is actually very, very easy. And this is how passing the exam comes. When you know what's going to come and you have solved it enough times, passing the exam comes very easy. The last one. So this is going to be x plus 5 3x minus 4. So for this one, we get this times this, 2, 3x minus 4 plus 5x plus 5. Distributing this to be 2 times this, is going to be 6x, 2 times this minus 8, plus 5 times this, 5x, 5 times that, 25. Everything over x plus 5, 3x minus 4. Then here, the like terms are these and these. So 6x plus 5x is going to give us 11x, then minus 8 plus 25. It's like we are subtracting. What is 25 minus 8? 25 minus 8 is going to give us somewhere 17. This is plus 17. If you want, you can prove it. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And at the bottom, I have x plus 5, 3x minus 4. So this question is going to come. Prepare it enough, go through it enough. You're going to find it in your exam, and passing exam will therefore be easy.